So I'm Jennifer Sedlack. I'm the Director of Advancement for St. Pius X Catholic High School. St. Pius X Catholic High School serves students in grades 9 through 12. It's an Archdiocesan Catholic high school, and we serve students' mind, body, and spirit. You know, we've had a pretty progressive annual fund campaign here for many years. It's been around since the 80s, and we knew that there was so much happening on the web, great ways to get to our donors in ways that we couldn't through direct mail and what have you. And we knew about the National Day of Giving and wanted to be a part of that. And when the foundation provided us that opportunity, we jumped on it. I think there's something about having a day of giving where you can build momentum and excitement about that and really have a day dedicated to telling your story. And I think that provides an opportunity different than the day-to-day when you're sending a letter or you're hoping someone stops by the website or simply moved to give, where it's directed, you have messaging around that, and people feel fired up to be a part of something that's bigger than themselves, and they join with others. So it's a great way to give as a community. Last year was a special year for us in that we had a challenge gift that was given to the school, that if we were able to increase our parent participation and our alumni giving, we'd receive a $50,000 gift. So it was really important to us last year to get annual fund gifts in particular. So we decided, while a day of giving is a great opportunity to give to something specific, we knew that the annual fund was our effort for last year. And so we were able to secure a lot more donors on that day. A lot of our alumni aren't here, and so they had that online way to connect with us. So it really worked for us, and that's why we chose the annual fund. Our annual fund, like most, provides funding for the unrestricted needs of the school. But those unrestricted needs include our teacher's salary. They include equipment for the athletic association, for the fine arts department, for books, for all the kinds of, for our library, anything that we need like that. I think our success would be attributed to the marketing that we did for this day. We took time ahead of time to tell people it was coming, and then to have some teasers out there. We had some videos we made. We had kids telling their message. We had our president telling the message, our athletic director, so that if you didn't connect with one person, you might connect with the next. So we raised over $45,000 last year, which was a complete shock to us. Our goal was about $10,000, so we did so much better than we had hoped. And some of that was online, and we had also made a choice as an organization that on that day, any gifts that were given, we were going to count as well. And some people knew the day was coming and said, I can't give online that day, I'm traveling or this or that. Can I give you a gift in advance? And you hold on to it and you count it for that day. That's how much they wanted to be a part of it. So we raised far more dollars than we had thought that we would, and we're really pleased with the end results. So I would encourage schools and parishes and organizations to consider doing this, because it's miraculous what happens on that day when people come together and they think about giving to your organization, and then they realize they're doing it with so many other people and that their impact will be that much greater on this one day. I think that's really inspirational for folks. And from a donor's perspective, you want to know that your dollars are doing great things and that your amount counts. And the great thing on that particular day is, at the end of the day, it's counted in that larger sum. Whereas from day to day, yes, that's adding up, but you don't really know how much. And it's so clear on that day, the impact. So I think that really makes a difference from the donor's perspective. And then from the organization's perspective, the results are so inspirational. You don't realize how much your community cares for you until you have a day like that, and you realize that they just come out in droves. So I think it does a lot for both sides of the coin, for the organization feeling that love from the donors, and the donors being able to come together to make a great day for the place that they love.